So my thing is like this, right? There's people in this world that make very dumb decisions. Very dumb. And it's like, when you see the decision they made for themselves, it's like, damn, this one is really going to come back to bite them. And it's like, you know that too. You know that too. When you date a narcissist, bro, and you were a genuine person, it's not like you probably didn't even know they were a narcissist when you were dating them, because if you did, you probably wouldn't be with them. But in actuality, I had talked with people on the phone before that told me they were dating a narcissist, they were still with them, they wanted to know certain things, and I'm just like shaking my head like, are you serious right now? Like, are you serious right now? You know they're a narcissist, and you're still with them. Conversation over. Now, I didn't end the conversation, but that's how it should have been. Like, are you serious? Everything that is happening to you, you deserve. You're accepting abuse. If you're accepting abuse, you deserve it. Just like if you have a kid with the wrong man, you deserve it. Because that was your choice. No, that was his choice. That's your choice. You get to pick and choose who gets to go up inside of you. Your choice. It's my choice if I choose to deal with a psychomaniac for a girlfriend. That is my choice. I don't make that choice. I don't make that dumb decision. So it's like, but anyways, the funny thing is, man, is narcissistic people will always make the worst decisions out of anybody. And do you want to know why that is? It's because they're messed up. They're not mentally stable. They're all over the place. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they should do. They're crazy. They're lunatics. And you know, I've dated a few girls in the past. They were definitely borderline narcs at the least. I've dated a girl, man, and I'll never forget what she said. She decided to cut things off with me at her insecurities, saying she wished she could be as happy as me one day. Treated her real good. Relationship lasted quite a while. But she couldn't proceed. She couldn't do this. And obviously that's a win for me, because you shouldn't, I didn't even know I was dealing with a person like that, because they present themselves to be everything you want plus more. But then when you really see what you're dealing with, it's like, damn. And when they tell you things like, you deserve better than me, they're not lying. They're really not lying. Some people think that's an excuse for them to go off and do whatever else they're going to do, which sometimes that could be the case. But in my case, I was literally like a perfect guy for them. I'm not calling myself perfect, but I mean perfect for them, because I think everybody can be perfect for somebody. So it's gonna make you question, like this was good. Like on my end, like this shouldn't be ending, but then they show you that other side, and it's like you understand why it's ending. Because they're showing you what they really are, which is a lunatic. They're pretty damn crazy, bro, I cannot lie. That's why I appreciate when somebody shows me their true colors ASAP. Because now I can make the right decision for myself. Do I want to stay here? Do I want to leave? Obviously I'm going to leave if they're a lunatic. They knew that about themselves, so it's like they have to cut it off. Because you're trying to get closer, you're trying to be more intimate with them. And they don't do intimacy. They just don't. They can't bond like that. the same individual, the words that came out of their mouth. I'll probably regret this. As in letting this relationship slide. Like they have to cut it off. That was their words. I'll probably regret this. What I thought at that time, I bet you will. I bet you will regret this. Because you got a real one on your hands. I'm solid. We could have been solid together, but unfortunately things have to come to an end. And you know what? You wanna know what's true? What's true is I would not have dealt with that person anyways. If I would have saw who they really were, I guarantee you I would not have stayed with that person. Guaranteed. So I'm glad they did that, but they're gonna have to watch you flourish, because they still watch. Oh yeah, they still watch. They're always gonna follow you your whole life. They build even a little bond with you, they're going to pay attention to you for the rest of your life, whether you think so or not. They will. Trust me. And the narcissist struck gold with you. That's why they're going to watch you forever, because they know you're gold. They know how good you are for them, but they can't be good to you, which is why it's never going to work. They struck gold with you, and now they have to live forever with that L. And there's two different kinds of people in this world also, guys, and I want to explain this. There's people who, let's say they date a girl or a guy, whatever, vice versa. Let's say you date a girl. She seems like everything and more that you would want. You don't see any red flags at all, because they can hide them. If you're not spending quality time around them, they can, man, I'm telling you, they're good. They're crafty. They can really hide behind the person they really are. Like, it's nuts. But they can't do it if you actually spend quality time with them. That's something else too, because these types of ladies fooled me behind a cell phone a lot when I was younger. And that's something I learned. I'll never take anything seriously over social media. Social media is to meet up in person, to hang out, to get to know each other. I'm not going to get to know you over a cell phone. That is nuts. I was so naive, and I let that shit happen to me, bro, in the past. That was my mistake. I take that L. But I'm going to get to know you in person. I want to see your intentions. I want to see who you are. I'm going to look at you. I'm going to get to know who you are. I'm going to ask you questions. You can ask me whatever questions you want. And it's going to go the way it's going to go. But these people, man, they love to hide a lot of stuff. That's what I came to learn. And at a young age. I started maybe dating a few new girls after that, and I was not the same guy. I was more blunt. I'm not being fooled by what you're saying. I'm cutting you off pretty quick as soon as I see something that I don't like. You know what I mean? You get smarter, you get wiser, you start to see what is what. And there's a lot of messed up people out there. And it's like they just can't. They cannot keep it together. They cannot. They're very off. They just can't. It's like they can't live their life. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't even understand. They're so caught up into something that just, I don't know. Something seriously wrong with those individuals, bro. They're tripping 24/7. I'm never going to trip around a person. You can come around me. I'm going to know who you are. I'm not going to trip. But they trip. They legit trip over everything. They just can't keep things together. Their lives depended on it. But You guys get the point. They have to live forever taking that L, not being able to be with you. They had something good. They lost it. They can't get it back. Now they have to settle for less and less and less and less and less and less and less. They'll probably make 1,000 more mistakes before they get anything even right, even remotely close to right. Because that's just how they are. They're indecisive. They can't make a decision. It's like they can't say yes and they can't say no. They're just messing with everybody else because they're so scared they can't be intimate. That's their problem. You leave people on the fence. You leave people wondering. You leave people it's all a game to them. That's what they are. That's what they do. Everything is a game. Everything is made up. Narcissists are definitions of people who live in these fantasy fairy tale worlds. It's a definition of it. Can't make a decision. Can't have any success. Can't do anything right. How are you supposed to have a successful life when you can't build with the opposite gender? How are you supposed to have a successful life when you can't make a decision? How? You can't. When it's all said and done, everybody wants the right person from the opposite gender. You shouldn't be so desperate and needy for it either. Work on your damn self. Level up. Become who you're supposed to be. It's going to be easy. People are going to flock like eagles towards you whenever you become the person you're actually supposed to be, when you become your best. I'm living proof of that. Even before that, I had people coming to me, maybe not as many, but there's a lot. There's a lot of options, and I ain't quick to pick and choose. But I have a pretty good idea what's really going on. I got a pretty good idea. And either way, if you're winning in your own life, you're winning. The narcissist struck gold with you. They couldn't keep you. Not because it's you, because it's them. They could not give you what you rightfully deserve. The narcissist cannot give anybody what they deserve. That's why they use people, they move on. They use people, they move on. They use people, they move on. They have yet to build a foundation for success. Success has many different meanings. They have yet to build a foundation. They're loose, real loose. Loose in many different ways too, I'm telling you. And they are crafty individuals at what they do. I will give it to them on that. They're crafty. They got me a couple times, bro. They got me a couple times. But I see what it is now. I see the game. You can't pull that game on me no more, because I'm gonna see you in person and I'm gonna get up all on that ass, dog. I don't mean in that way, but I'm gonna get to know who the hell you are. You're not gonna fool me. I'm gonna see who you are. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna do things together. Many things. I'm gonna see who you are. I'm gonna see the way you move. I'm gonna see your attitude. You're gonna tell me who you are, without even saying a word if need be. And that's how it is. If I have any last piece of advice before I end this video to you guys, is do not build a relationship, a connection, a bond with anybody over a cell phone. Make plans. Get together. Hang out. Do everything I just said with the person. Get to know them on many different levels. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. And that's just the way it is. So, make the right decision. If you see red flags and you ignore them, that's your own fault. If you end up with a person, many red flags, and you say, yes, you know what, let's work this out. That's your problem when it doesn't work out. That's your problem. You see, there's a lot of people in this world today with a lot of problems. And you're going to see it. If you hang out with them, you're going to see it. That's why I say, hang out with them. That's what you have to do. I'm skeptical on a lot of people. I've seen a lot of different sides to people. That's why you can never go wrong with hanging out with somebody and really getting to know who they are. Because I'm always going to be skeptical of people when I first meet you. I don't know who the F you are. You could be the devil himself right now. That's why I'm looking at you with those squinted eyes. And I'm not really like that when I meet people, but deep down inside, I'm like, yeah, this person could seem cool right now, but let's see if you're really that person type thing is questions that's going on in my head. Because, man, I'm telling you, I've seen so many things from so many different people where they present themselves to be something, and that's not who they are at all. And it's just a complete mind F. And when you see that so many times from so many different people, it's really like, you know, you really got to get to know somebody, bro. Before you're really cool with somebody, you really got to get to know somebody and see a lot. So, basically stay safe out there. I keep myself safe, I protect my energy, I do all these things. You cannot go wrong doing this, but you will go wrong if you don't. And this isn't to be a paranoid person or nothing like that. But the world, man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of craziness in this world today, so you gotta protect yourself. There's a lot of people out there that want to take advantage of you and see what they can get from you, see if they can fool you, see how far they can push you and all these things. I say don't deal with a person like that at all. They are trash. They are trash. The right person is not going to do that. They're not going to put you through all that stuff. So, play your cards right. Stay solid, stay in your lane. If the right person can come and add to your life as you will add to theirs, that's how it should work. Other than that, it's not worth it. And I'm done with this video, so I'll see you guys in the next one.